It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports for myself, Kevin Harlan, and my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everyone. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Larry Sanders?
Well, the one thing that you have to have in basketball is big men who can protect the rim. And that's what Sanders does. He's willing to go up and block shots, really control the paint, and protect that rim area.
Yeah, you know, but there's nothing easy in the lane when Sanders is on the floor. Always have to be looking over your shoulder if you plan on putting up a shot with him around. The Jazz in the midst of a road trip going into this one. Well, they know they have their work cut out for them here tonight and during a stretch of games facing a lot of talented teams.
You know, sometimes during the years,
fast break, puts it up from 12. That's good from Shumpert on the assist by Love. Shumpert's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Cavs.
I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but clearly the misses from the stripe had an impact.
Good deep. Irving. Back to LeBron. Takes a three. Good, and the assist goes to...
Kev, I caught up with Coach David Black. We talked about how they can best press their advantages in this game, and he told me that he expects their shot blocking to play an important role. He said, listen, obviously we want to keep them on the perimeter as much as possible, but with our length and timing, we can also bottle them up inside. And Kevin, he's hoping that'll help them secure their second win in this season series.
Thanks, Doris. And as Doris provided the details, guys, the way they plan to attack the... 8 feet away, and he knocks down the jumper. LeBron's got 5.
And a pleasure to watch.
Pass to Burks. That one falls coming off Burks' feet. 7 jumper. Passes to Love. And the 3 ball is good. Love's got himself on the board with 3. The Jazz will take it. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. Taking a look at Chicago, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out Cleveland, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
When I look at Cleveland, they're not just a pleasant surprise this year, Steve. They're a huge surprise.
Yeah, I don't know anybody who picked them to make this kind of noise from the beginning of the year. They've had a phenomenal run.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Kevin Love, an incredible rebounder. It seems, Steve, he's brought that same desire and tenacity to his overall development as a player.
Yeah, his commitment to his conditioning has been big. His development with his three-point shooting.
Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Goes back up. Gobert. Marion with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Irving throws it down.
That's exactly what you want coming off a steal. Get into transition, find an easy basket.
Yep. Guarded by Marion. The offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. And that's good.
Opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Irving, good.
I'll tell you what, I finish at the basket.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win. He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently.
Miller comes in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Millsap.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
And some great drives to the bucket for them to do.
Marion. Cleveland moving the ball around. And he gets it to go. For 3, Smith. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so that's the end of the first quarter. Offensively, pretty stagnant. Jazz lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
They set the tone there defensively with their shot blocking. They've been really intimidating down in the paint area.
You know, in the rest of the game, Steve, shooters will be looking around for the shot blockers.
And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Jeremy Evans. And it's Ingles, and it's the three. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, gentlemen. Gordon Hayward declined.
And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month? The Cavaliers, number one.
I just love the flow with which they've played recently. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Larry Sanders is checked in for Gobert. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And Jeremy Evans with the slam. Clark in some muscle, and he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge 5 on the clock. Good as the jump shot falls. Penetrating. Smith nails the wide open jump shot. Smith's got 7 points. Shot's good. On the wing, Johnson trying his luck deep, and that one's good. Points for him last game against Chicago.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game too, Kevin.
Drives in, blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. And it's good. On through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Tough play. He had to fight his way all the way to the rim.
And here they go.
Oh, hammer time! Hammer time!
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Now, Burks. He's got 7, and that one's good. And it's a 5-point Jazz 1 for 3. And Irving with the basket on the assist by LeBron. Get it to go. The Cavaliers trailing. Now the feed to LeBron. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Tell you what, LeBron can absolutely soar in position. He seems to play all 5 of them during the course of the game.
And that drops. Burks the pass to Favors. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know what?
Yes, Kevin, Cavaliers head coach David Black, unknown here in the United States, but he spent the last 2 decades establishing himself as the premier coach in Europe. Last season, he led Maccabi Tel Aviv to an upset EuroLeague title. One GM described the team as, quote, outgunned at every position except coach. Kevin, it's been his dream to coach in the NBA.
Many consider him a genius-level coach. Of course, thanks. We'll see how he does. Hayward kicks to Favors. He passes to Hayward. Using his post move to
Game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And it's good. Oh, something you never liked to
Did here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And that one's good by
Close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And he hits the bucket. Push the Hornets. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home.
Well, you know that Charlotte game had
Fishes to Hayward. Drops one in from the wing. Hayward's got 8.
and he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
For 3, Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Utah gets it back. Here's Favors. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Well, he's right there at about 71% from the line this season. Probably somewhere below where he'd like to be.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Utah leading. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Booker kicks to Favors. Burke. Out to Hayward. 4 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 15. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. It'll count. No good. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Jazz out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out.
Kicks to Burke. Hits the three-point bomb. Burke's got the first basket of the
Movies and reads books. Kind of sounds like a good life lesson for all of us.
And for LeBron, that tradition started a handful of seasons ago, Clark. We'll even catch him reading books before games. Kicks to LeBron. Latrey. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of it.
Puts the lead pass in front of him. And that one's good by Favor. Here's Love. From down in the low post. It goes. Three-point shooting teams in the NBA. Second, the Cavaliers.
That's been an amazing season for them.
Back to Shumpert for the lead. Yes, and it's LeBron. Lock at 6. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Looking over there at Steve. He's enjoying every second of it, Clark.
Yeah, me too. Man. This has been great, guys. The fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
Here's Irving. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Favors in the post. He's guarded by Love. And that one. And here is Burke. Pass to Favors. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Derek Favors, a really nice fit in Utah. Tough, has a low-key, low-maintenance personality. Doesn't seem to get bothered by it.
Mediocre 41% in this one. Burke's with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. And he gets the bucket. Exum's got 5 now. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Shumpert passes to Love. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
He's come out here in the second half.
Drive by Love. That puts them in the lead. And he's good on the second.
They should be in front right now.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 8th assist to Burke. Wide open look. There's the bucket. Good. Check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Houston. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot. And stolen by Perkins. From 17 feet out. And there's Shumpert. That's good. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Kicks to Hayward. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as to Hayward. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good.
Yeah.
The 3 from LeBron. That's good. LeBron's got the first points up on the board.
And nearly as efficient from the line as they were in the first half. And that can be self-destructive.
Gives him the lead pass. There's Gobert. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Away through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops. They can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
Shooting for Cleveland, LeBron James.
Free throw good, LeBron. Jazz to free throw line.
Looking at the game Burke has been having, he's got 13 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the
three on the fast break. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the... There's the triple. And yes, sir, that one drops. Hayward's got... It counts. And the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into an aggressive perimeter defender with lockdown potential. Still very foul-prone early in his career, but he's got a chance to be elite defensively as he continues his game.
Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Booker.
If you battle for the offense.
The feet to Sanders. With the lead pass. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down. Absolutely, Clark, no one allowed. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's 19 points. To Sanders. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. Outside jumper. Cleveland moving it around. And Kevin Love, the bucket.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was...
Utah gets it back.
That's how to bang down low. His hard work gives him another possession.
Hayward from outside. That's good. Hayward's got 22. The Cavaliers
12 in this quarter.
And that one's good. Burke.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Varejão's shot is good. Sanders' shot is good. Sanders has got 4 points.
I don't like throwing up long-range threes at this point. You've got to get better looks to try to close this gap.
And there's the call by the official. Here's Favors. Banked in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, not a good showing for this offense. Irving gets to jump. Connects! And he has brought them to within 2 points. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
And a chance here to send it into overtime.
Need a three.
That's a pick by Love. Outside Irving. Here's Shumpert. Buries the triple. A tremendous three to tie it up. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Burke. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball. LeBron and Love at the 3 and the 4. Kyrie Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Varejão in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. To Burke. 6 on the shot clock. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Burke's
something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And that one falls for Burke. Burke hits them both. Makes the lead pass. Burks' shot is good.
Well executed.
Break for the defense.
But you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
That is good.
They're getting
To favor. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard. Now off the inbound. And Sanders with the basket out through this overtime period. And there's the pass to Hayward. Pulls up. It's good. Cleveland on defense. It's a three-point game. Money!
Intelligent passing there to make that.
The Jazz shooting not great, 40% for the game. And that's an intentional foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws.
got to overtime.
Now they're trying to extend this game, but this one's pretty much out of reach.
Yeah, at some point you just got to concede and get ready for the next one. Stopping the clock now, I mean, is wasting everybody's time, me and yours included. We want to get out of here.
So it gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
No good from Perkins. Here's Exum.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. The Jazz making a switch here. And he ends up missing both free throws.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
And so it's Utah with the win. Clark, what a game.
Yeah, they kept their cool, stayed with the game plan, and that's why they came out on top.
Well, that'll do it. For Dorisburg, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Trey Burke.